good flow. I love a good mullet. There's some just, they're representing with the Callie braid. All right, here we go. Etta Wright to serve. Let's play pickleball.
Point. One, 0-2.
Tried to go behind the back.
Had it look pretty. And then Etta showing her skill immediately. Unbelievable reset.
Time out.
I love the resurgence of the Devilliers the past 6 months or so with that new paddle. Seems to be re-energized.
Second serve.
Yeah, an MLP coming up in Atlanta. You actually have 2 sets of teammates here. Jay and Callie were part of Dallas in the second season, so familiarity across the board here. I mean, just effortless power.
Yes. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
2-0-1. Second serve. Two, 0-2.
I think Ben pointed wide there and then said it was good, and then he changed it. So a couple of good digs.
Still, yeah, the digs, and that pays dividends late into game 1, game 2, if it goes to game 3.
What a slide, and Etta Wright just hammers it.
And the footwork to constantly create space on the forehand side for those dinks from Etta Wright is something to watch out for if you're at home. Constant up and back.
There's the big yell from Jay, and a SWAT team gets them on the board.
Talk about easy power.
Yeah. That is just doesn't, I mean, he looks like he's swinging hard. That just looks like nice stroll through the park, and it's just a missile.
Side out.
So here's our first look at, are they going to switch or stay? And
2-1-1.
so there's some communication, and they are going to stay. And it turns into a skinny singles kind of a point.
Exactly. I mean, Jay seems to be so comfortable from the right side, moving over so long with that backhand in the middle.
Hurt me.
Wow.
What a move from Jay Devilliers.
That was sick. Saw that early. All the athleticism in the world.
Second serve.
And you see as a server, it's much easier to choose your alignment, and they're sticking with Callie on the left here.
1-2-2. Side out.
Yeah, I guess they don't feel comfortable with having Callie in front of Ben.
2-1-1.
That's not a small factor.
Yeah.
Burt number 2, and then just absolutely crazy. He gets the ball back and hits it back cross court for a winner. Stop it, Jay.
Now, where was he when he made contact with the second ball?
Come on.
Okay.
After video review, there was a fault on the play. The player's hand crossed the plane of the net before he hit the ball. Therefore, the rally is overturned. Point is awarded.
So there it is.
We'll resume play at 3-1-1.
It's incredible. And I'd love to see one more look because it was almost simultaneous.
Yeah.
They probably got it right. But that is...
So it's any part of you.
Yes, right. So
and
there's
the
that hand.
Oh.
That's what we were wondering.
Yeah. Just milliseconds before we weren't sure on the hand. There we go. We all have learned just barely. What a shame after that spectacle that he doesn't get it.
They should change the rule on the spot.
Yes.
Give it to him.
3-1-2. Side out.
Well, the ball, don't lie, they got it back quickly, despite the accurate call from the referees.
If Ben Johnson had a right go on to win this, someone needs to ask him, did he see that left arm cross? Was that why you were asking?
Point. One, 3-2. Two, 3. You're serving. You came in at 1-3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jay was insisting.
2-3-1.
So when you switch that much, you confuse yourself.
That's right.
Point.
So after the chaos, they've won 4 rallies in a row.
3-3-1.
Watch it.
Wow. Ben's like, I've got a winner in the kitchen cross-court angle myself.
Incredible angle you'll see here in a second.
3-3-2.
Really
Yes,
almost
recall
identical
score.
angle, like you said, to Jay Devilliers.
3-3-2. Point. Four, 3-2. Side out.
That's gonna get destroyed every time.
Yep. Ben got the pattern he wanted early in that point. Not going to stray away from it.
Right here. Go.
3-4-1. Second serve. 3-4-2. Point.
Somehow Callie was in front of that.
Way in front of that ball. I don't mind that cross-court attack there from Etta Wright.
4-4-2. Side out.
There went a little bit more towards the middle. Jay was able to counter.
4-4-1. Second serve.
Yeah, so they're definitely trying to just put the clamp on Etta and play straight.
4-4-2.
Yeah, women in front of each other.
Point.
Skidder off the top of the tape. Etta can't handle that.
That's the second nice drive backhand out of Jay Devilliers. Two-handed backhand. Much improved shot.
5-4-2.
Didn't have that about a year or so ago.
And an ATP, there will be no challenge of that one. Beautifully done from Jay.
6-4-2.
And just too good after the flyby from Jay. What a redirect from Etta Wright.
Insane. Great slide, protecting the body.
4-6-1. Point.
Off balance there from Jay.
5-6-1. Point.
Wow, Jay in perfect position, 2 rallies in a row, and doesn't get the finish.
Six, 6-1. Point. Timeout receiver,
I was telling Ben, I
7-6-1.
had you here.
Time in.
Entertainment galore here at
7-6-1.
Red Rocks.
Point.
And just a disaster there.
Skidding off that
8-6-1.
baseline.
I mean, there's no way that Etta Wright is supposed to get that ball when she is sitting backhand.
Just handcuffed, yet able to swing that paddle.
I mean, where's Buffalo Wild Wings on that chicken wing? That was unbelievable.
Point.
I mean, just no solution there. Offense after offense,
Game
and just
point.
reset galore at a right. You talk Buffalo Wild Wings. They might be
10-6-1.
at Quaker Steak and Lube as well. I don't know.
And it's special. Oh, no,
Point.
and a
Game,
third
11-6.
sitter
Timeout,
that
change
doesn't
ends.
go their way. It looks so good at 6-4, 7 straight, and game 1 goes to the top seed, Ben Johns. They continue to put Callie in front of Etta. We'll get your thoughts on that here in a second. So why would you do that?
So that would be what we call shadowing. Sometimes you'll just follow somebody, and in this case, they're flipping Callie around to play the left, probably to try to get her a little bit more involved on the counter punch. So if Jay can kind of squeeze that corner where Etta is, where he can dink to Etta and force the exchange into Callie's counter, that would sort of be the idea behind that, among other reasons, but I think that would probably be the top one.
1-0-1.
Actually no stranger myself, playing with Callie in that formation. I played Ben and Andre Coop last year in Newport in that formation most of the match. And we had a lot of success getting Callie a lot of earnies just by squeezing that corner like I mentioned.
Colin, of course, bronze medalist last week in mixed, and then here you are taking it off. You're just grabbing your medal and sitting it out?
I guess resting on my laurels, but it just didn't work out. I was never playing in mixed in this one. It just didn't work out with the timing, and after 4 weeks in a row, a little break can't hurt.
Second serve.
Yeah, and Tina Pisnik was with you last week and got run over today by Cass Hogg and Anderson Scarpa with Deckel. Third Bert.
Uh-oh, that's a problem.
No one home. So the Berts are 1 good, 2 not good, and we had a controversy which was settled in the middle of one of them. So he's flying all over the place, living up to his name.
Yep, flying Frenchman. There's no
1-0-1.
There's no lack of athleticism on this court. Oh, that's the no-go zone.
Yeah, just lost his mind there and had to just slap it to E, and that did not work out well.
Yeah, that's not Jay's best attack, and Etta just a whole step off the line, lock and load, and she's got all sorts of power to make you pay for that one.
Point.
This is now 10 consecutive points carrying over from 6-4 down in game number 1.
Second serve.
Yeah, I was just hitting with Tina and spoke to her about the match this morning, and I guess earlier it was pretty tough conditions in the wind, so that sort of equalizes the playing field, and I guess the other team handled it pretty well. It doesn't look like the wind is really affecting play so much anymore, though.
Yeah, congrats to Cass Hogue and Anderson Scarpa for a nice run here today. And
yeah, we actually played them on our route to the bronze last week, and they played a good match. Both of the games were very close, so definitely working their way up the ranks.
Second serve.
By Callie, and Ben barely got a stab on that.
Yeah, that's a tough proposition to get that past Ben cross court, though. Even if you hit that really hard, if he gets a paddle on it, you're in a really tough position. Whereas taking it down the line or a little bit more down the middle there, you have a better chance to win the point. There's less distance, and then also if they get their paddle on, you have a much better play on that next ball.
Great lead from Callie right there.
Yeah, I don't mind this formation for them. It's just Jay has to stay within himself, and I think be a little bit more patient, dink that corner, use his length to get that ball out of the air.
And Bert number 3, and that might have stayed in from Etta. And he is 25% on the Berts, 100% on the entertainment value.
Yes, I think the crowd liked it, but Ben, full stretch.
3, 2, 1.
Jumps in front of Etta. How in the world?
Full stretch and finds the line. That's not an easy shot.
Point.
At least they stop the run. They give one back, though, on an unforced error.
4, 2, 1.
Callie Smith winning the dink battle.
Four, 2-2. Side out. 2-4-1. Point.
That's where they can kind of squeeze a little bit. Callie can fade forehand because Jay is so far middle, and it shrinks the court for Ben when he's in that position. Same idea here now. That dink just needs to be better. They got away with one there, but I like what they're trying to do, where you have Jay more middle than Callie would be should the rules be reversed on that.
Point.
The pressure that puts on Etta, not just trying to play that sliver, but playing with Ben brings pressure to it as well.
Yes, I'm no stranger to that pressure. And it's the easiest thing in the world to play with Ben, and it is also the hardest.
Second serve.
Because no matter what, if you are losing or you lose, it is your fault.
100%.
That's a lot of pressure, but he helps you win a whole lot more.
Yeah, last I checked, you had over 30 titles and going for 4 in a row here this month.
Oh, come on now. Knock on wood, Dave.
6-4-2.
Oh, yeah, that is a hefty amount of power. You do not want to leave the ball shoulder higher above Etta Wright.
So great response for Smith and Devilliers after watching everything unravel. They're back in it and have the exact same lead they had in game number 1.
So I actually think being in this formation when they're returning with Jay on the left could be the better way to go when you're returning, because you're going to keep them back off the line a little bit more with Jay's range. One of his best shots is reaching in on the 4th ball, using that height and putting a lot of pressure on that. That's a nice fade. Callie's got one of the better forehand high volleys, which is not normally an easy place to guard, but see how she slides a little bit to her left here and protects that right shoulder. And Jay read it well. It's just beat him with pace.
Yeah, a little bit short on these returns here of giving them a chance to get back even.
Side out.
Ben not overly pleased with himself on that effort.
6-6-1. Second serve. Six, 6-2. Side out.
And they actually played Callie and Jay in Houston together a couple weeks ago, and they had a pretty good run. I believe they took game 2, and game 3 was pretty close in the beginning stages before Ben and Etta pulled away. And that being said, the conditions here are very, very different. We're at elevation. It's a little bit cooler today, cloudy versus Houston. It was very hot. The ball played very soft, so really couldn't have much different conditions here today.
Side out.
Yeah, that match was 11-9 Ben,
6-6-1.
11-6 Jay and Callie, and then an 11-4 finish.
Oh, that's a good look. Callie bakes very well with that two-hander coming across, and Jay put a good drive in. They would like that one back, but liking how the points are playing for them if they keep doing that.
Side out.
You heard Jay say, I saw you, but that doesn't mean you made your shot after you saw her, so it must have worked.
6-6-1.
Yeah, part of the threat of the Ernie is just as valuable as actually executing one. So shrinks the court, forces him to play the ball either back to Ben or at least to a smaller area of the court.
Another one. So Jay has had ample opportunities to help push his team in front, just missed that one.
7-6-1. Second serve. 7-6-2. Side out.
A lot of chatter from Ben to Ben here going on. What's up with that?
Might be time for his
6-7-1.
afternoon nap.
Second serve.
Probably don't want to give him a high forehand after that little self-soliloquy there.
Little frustration taking on that ball. That's a great deep serve. That's what set everything up there.
Tied at 7.
And because she went cross-court with the return, Ben's not able to help nearly as much. He really wanted to get his hands on that fourth, but just not able to. And that's just not good enough from Jay.
Side out.
Got to be shorter there. Just way too much air underneath that, and you're in a losing position from the rest of the point.
7-7-1.
It's a nice shot. And somehow, magic act to get it back into the kitchen cross court.
And we're dinking.
That's where I like that pattern where Callie doesn't have to go to Ben all that much, but if she can roll a couple behind him, if Ben doesn't get it all the way across, Jay can use that great length that he has and start to poke the ball at Etta. Nice combination there. He didn't actually overplay on that one. He made the first one, forced Ben to be a little bit late, and then follows up nicely.
7-7-1.
That's a great drop. It's a great move. Uh-oh, we got all sorts of Ernie moves.
And they survived that absolute
The women were about to have a little powwow. Both Utah natives, they were about to meet there at the net as they both tried to Ernie.
Point.
80% on the two-way there from Jay.
Go to that two-hander, and it's fine if Callie wants to take that, but I think he's plenty fast enough to get around and hit a forehand there. Well, it's a nice move, just barely didn't have enough reach, but great timing on it.
So all the highlight reel moves have been very unsuccessful here so far, but we want them to keep doing it.
7-9-1. Second serve.
It's where it's really nice to have a big body in the middle. Even though Etta gets a hold of that, he's just sitting on that backhand and pulls into Ben's body.
7-9-2.
Nice serve. Oh, yeah. That's where that really nice range from Jay. You feel like you hit a good shot, but I mean, he's a good 6'2" with long arms, and he really makes the most of that. He's one of the best at attacking with flat volleys out of the air at the line.
So no harm done. Another chance to at least get to 10.
9-7-1.
Could they possibly force a game 3 like they did the last time they played?
And some great defense from Callie to keep them in the point there. He didn't overplay.
White too high from Etta Wright, and we are at a game point. This is a team that lost 11 points in a row from carrying over from game 1 to game 2, and now they have righted the ship. Here we go.
Ooh, they got away with one there. Etta didn't have her feet set and could not get much on that volley, and they had all sorts of ideas with that last one.
The shaking is great, the baking not so much so far.
Oh, that's another good move. They just can't seem to get the highlight reels today. They're on it, and they're getting good swings, just not quite coming up with them.
20% on the Birds now, 1 for 5.
Point.
All over that. So 2 game points were squandered in good position. See if it comes back to bite them.
Yep.
8-10-1.
Jay looking good on the right side of the court.
Yeah, I think that Ben found a pretty good target there, but Jay just able to get that backhand up and get it down enough. I think he almost surprised Ben with how cleanly he did not hit it on that one.
Side out.
More struggles in transition. I think that's really been the difference maker. I didn't see all of game 1, but it seems like the consistency in transition for Etta and Ben is not quite as good.
3rd game point.
Second serve.
And that was not pretty. 4th game point.
I'd love to see Jay try to get a forehand drop on this one. Tries the 2-handed drive, and that does not work out again.
Don't get near the kitchen on their 3rd and 4th tries to close it out, and you are just asking for trouble here.
I think he just missed, yeah.
8-10-2.
It looks like they're going to try to unwind the stack here. I mean, you really got to have a lot of confidence in the formation you're playing to unwind the stack when you're returning, and normally Jay would be playing the left side of the court, so that kind of goes to show how much confidence they have in this particular formation right now.
Try number 5. Oh, no, and Jay actually, that hand got in the way again. That was the hand that faulted earlier on a bird, and now friendly fire on your own self, Jay. What are you doing?
There's all sorts of craziness going on. I think that was going over.
Yes, 6th try.
Okay, he makes the 2-hander this time, and now that steady forehand drop. This is a much better position now, finally. We're going to try to force Etta to hit the ball right now, and Ben's not having any of that.
Oh, my, and it rides the rail and does not go over. So 6 game points have not been...
Yeah, you just got to put that out of your mind right now and just focus on getting the ball back.
8-10-1.
I thought Jay was going to try another Ernie there. Probably best he didn't.
Yeah, just staying put at the line has been much more effective. It's not as exciting for this unbelievable Utah crowd, but
8-10-2.
Second chance to get the ball back here. And they do no harm done again. So they can't score, but their ability to return and get there. Will it be lucky 7, just 2 hours away from Vegas here in St. George?
Callie goes behind Ben on the drop that time. Smart. This is the pattern that's been working for them. Jay is just planted in that middle, looking for that shot right there. That's trouble.
out of it, and we're dinking.
And that's the pattern. Oh, wow. How about that save?
And they get it on a missed dink, and we will play 3. What a battle here on Humana Championship Court.
Welcome to the Picklr, where everything's better.
Everything's better at the Picklr.
Everything's better at the Picklr.
This particular one, he does take the bottom grip off, but it does vary a little bit. And mostly you're just going to attack your grip. Sometimes it just, throughout the play, throughout the day, it starts to lose its tackiness. So he'll change 1 to 2 times per day, just depending on the weather.
And they get the ball back with a miss from Ben, so finally closed out game number 2, and here they go to start game 3 with a chance to get a lead.
Second serve. 0-0-2. Side out. I go here. 0-0-1.
Oh boy, how about that give from Etta?
Yeah.
It surprised both of them. They
Yes.
ended up popping up the next one.
Winner of this one gets the winner of Alex Strong and Connor Garnett versus
1-0-1.
Leah Jansen and Hayden Patriquin, which is in a battle in third in that one. Able to slide to fend off the first couple, but not the last one.
Yep, just got a little jammed on that last one. She got the first couple down enough, but ultimately the pressure was a little bit too much. And that's where Jay's at his best right there. Getting a little lucky off the tape, but that first forehand sweep, he uses that length of his and really sweeps with that nice, powerful, flat volley and keeps you back off the line.
2-0-2.
Oh my. Oh, wow. Just mishit to perfection.
Just what he wanted, I'm sure. He wanted a winner, but maybe not quite like that.
I mean, people love to say they sold you the whole paddle because that was off the edge.
Perfect lob.
Full swing, too.
Jay was there.
And offense off ATPs is just becoming more and more of a norm here. Way too high on the drive there. That was not pretty.
Yeah, because what most people are starting to understand on the ATP is if they don't have a great play on the ATP, if you block it, they are a little bit out of position. They're off the court, so their partner is going to have to cover for them. So there's open space somewhere. Now, of course, if they hit a good ATP, you're in a big sort of problem. But depending on how good the ATP, depending on its quality, you can actually find the open court and not be in a bad position.
2-0-2.
Just violence from one of Utah's favorites, Callie Joe Smith.
Get right now, let's go.
0-2-1.
Just flies deep.
So good.
Couple of Utah Black Diamonds playing in Utah
0-2-2.
here. Jay Devilliers, part of a trade.
They got away with one. I think the fact that she hit it with topspin saved them there, but you definitely don't want to leave the ball to Ben's backhand roll.
1-2-2.
Especially at that elevation. He was just a little off balance there. Boy, great choice by Jay to let that ball through to Callie, because that was going to be a very tough transition ball for Jay, but Callie, being behind them, was able to hit a nice drop, and then Jay was able to apply the pressure on the next one.
Point.
And that is airmailed deep. Cocktail serves them,
3-2-2.
and it's 3-2.
And suddenly they have the lead. So
Switch ends
scoreboard
at 6.
pressure.
I mean, I don't know how these ladies do it some of the time. Jay pump faked 2 or 3 of those that Callie got back. And you've seen that swing from Etta's perspective more than any human being on earth.
Indeed. This is where I feel like Etta should be playing behind Jay at least a little bit. She's kind of afraid to go all the way across. And it's forcing the court to be a lot smaller. Whereas if you can pull Jay out of position even once in a while, he can't just set up shop in the middle. And essentially you're playing 2 versus 1 right now, the way that Etta's doing it. See how Ben pulls Jay out of position, and now they're in a much better place than if you only get the ball to that location. Of course, it's easier said than done. There you go. And that's a problem there. Because you just have Jay as the guy just waiting in the middle. Anything that comes remotely high middle, he's going to be all over it. And he just pulls it behind Ben, and he has no chance.
3-2-1.
Another good choice to let it through to Callie. I don't know about that one.
Oh, I'm going to tell you, it was a bad choice.
I think he could have made a better choice there. Callie was there in plenty of time.
Yeah, after
3-2-2.
you're going to get to the line if you just go forward, let her drop it.
That's tough.
Side out.
Rolled gold there. Callie had no chance.
Yeah, Callie does not miss workout day, so she's going to be there. She's definitely fast enough to come in behind her drop and cover just about anything.
Point.
Couple down the line from Ben, including the backhand attack to keep Jay honest. Tied at 3.
3-3-1.
And paddle clank, and that rarely ends well on a dink.
No, it's going to be a very precise shot to begin with, and if your partner's paddle is hitting yours, that does not do your shot any favors. They're struggling to get to the line when they get a deep return to Etta. They've had a lot more success when Ben moves over and drives the ball to Callie, and then they can drop the 5th, whether it's Ben or Etta.
4-3-2.
Oh no, and Callie does not get on top of that and air mails it deep, and boy, exactly what they wanted, can't execute it, and Ben and Etta can have them doubled up on the switch if they take this rally. Wow.
Some good defense, and Ben read the dropper, but
double
right there. It would be huge for Callie and Jay to at least be close at the turn. To get to at least 5 would be humongous.
Second serve.
Not the best drop, but also a little unlucky. I do have them on the stack here, so let's see if they take advantage with the drive to Etta's side of the court. Yep. Try to play behind Ben, which they got a good look at it.
Sometimes you go to Princess Bride and outthink yourself there and just do the right thing.
Point.
Windy this morning and a little chillier. The sun has popped in and out. The wind is variable. You just got to work your way through.
Point. Seven, 3-1.
Wow. Defense to offense to SWAT team.
Yeah, Ben with some great digs in the midcourt there. Just planting himself and finding good wood on the paddle.
8-3-1.
He's using a wooden paddle now. Breaking news.
Wow. Same thing.
Etta Wright just lets her team have it. So can they match?
Time in.
Time back in.
9-3-1.
Just finding a better spot there.
9-3-2.
Jay is fully on Callie's side of the court.
And Ben is on Etta's, and that worked out for Ben and Etta. We don't need the other half of the 20-by-44. We'll play 10.
I think with 4 players, we're playing skinny singles on one side of the court.
Skinny doubles, a new thing.
Yeah,
here we go.
Doubles.
Match point. And that will do it. Ben Johns and Etta Wright, the top seed, were pushed and had to find some unique strategies to get out the door. But when you have a matchup where the ladies are in front of each other, and a lot of that match was played that way, how does your role change when you're watching that pattern develop?
Yeah, when they're playing in reverse stack, basically, it just gives me more liberty to move over, and that's what I have to do, just because I don't have to cover my line as much when the ball's not going over there. So it's really just about moving your feet, getting all the way over there, and taking a bunch of balls and applying pressure. And I felt like when I wasn't doing that, then I wasn't really helping Etta out of that that pattern. So you know, I think it's important to always apply pressure in games, and in that formation, it's super important to move very far over to apply that pressure.
Etta, Colin Johns here. I said it's the easiest and the hardest thing to play with Ben. What is the hardest and the easiest thing, in your opinion, when you get to play with Ben?
The pressure. It's probably the hardest. But I think just the moving, making sure I'm there when he needs me and not when he doesn't. So, yeah.
I always need you there, Etta.
Ben, you took a little field trip to one of your off-court favorite things and went to Epic Games. What do you bring from some of those experiences to pickleball? Is it just relaxation, or have you learned something? And does that come to pickleball at all?
Yeah, I guess in some video games, you know, I play some game at Fortnite from Epic. Most video games, I think, is pattern recognition. So I'm sure there's some stuff that transfers. I don't really think about it or know about it. It's more just for fun. But really, any sport or any game, I pin it down to mostly pattern recognition.